Hey, Dane, do you want to start the meeting and start doing gallery until Matthias shows, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we got 15 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple. He just got back to me.
Okay. All right. Well, first up is Andy. What you got, Andy?
Oh, one second, guys. Out of reach. Finally got off my lazy butt and out into the shed.
About
So I
time.
turned a little
Ooh,
plate,
Very
platter,
nice.
yellow bowl,
yeah.
Okay.
about 11 and a half by roughly inch and a half, inch and a quarter. I got it down to about 3/16. I keep trying to make them thinner, but it sings on me. So
That's
Yeah,
nice. What kind
Yeah.
of wood is that?
I
What kind of wood?
red maple.
good looking piece of
Beautiful.
wood.
Yeah, it really
Got a
is.
nice, is it spalted?
Red
Got a little
maple,
spalting in it?
a little
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
spalding,
Quilting.
some
Yeah.
fiddleback or
Yeah,
curling, whatever you want to call
nice.
it.
That's some nice figure.
You know, you got the
That's a,
red
a great
crotch in
piece.
it. It's
Yeah.
just well,
Simple.
what I had.
Let the wood speak for itself. It didn't need
Yeah.
anything else. Great job,
Yeah,
Andy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
That's
nice.
pretty piece.
finish too.
Yeah, we got a few bug holes in it still. At least nothing came out. Parfix and Vonex. Parfix 3408 and Vonex.
There
you go.
Cool.
Pretty
Beautiful.
piece, Andy. Pretty piece.
Wish I
What
could
is
make
that
it funnier,
Parfix?
but they sing
What
on
is
me.
that? What is that Parfix 3408 everybody talks about?
It's a medical grade super glue. Very super thin, I think. Water's what they call it at a scale of 100, and this stuff is on a scale of 5. So you
Yeah,
just basically put a flood coat on, wait about 10 seconds, wipe it off, and let it sit and buff it.
yeah.
It's a medical grade super glue.
Cool.
We can get that
Floats
from who?
in.
Mark Soleil and Kirk Cap, right?
Yeah, they
Correct.
can really explain a lot better than I could.
So you could actually you could use it for finishing wood and closing off when you cut yourself on the lathe or something. You can use it to cut off the cut
Absolutely.
then, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Absolutely.
Oh
You can
wow.
use
Never watched
Single
sealing things
wires
up.
also.
I know for construction, a couple guys did it, and they ended up with big gnarly cysts on their fingers from using that. So you got
Uh-oh.
to be careful with it.
Okay.
But that's
Works
all I
well with
got this
single
year,
wires
first
wood
piece of the
also.
year.
All right.
Good
Thank you,
job, Andy.
Andy.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Thank you, guys.
Next up is Dewey. Hey, Dewey.
Oh, hi guys. Anyway, there's something I
Notice
did this.
Dewey is always fixing his hair.
Well, it's because it's so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
We're just making sure it's still there after seeing all this old timers.
No, what I was doing, I was trying to get the turnings out of my hair. I was
That's
in
because he
the
has some, unlike some of us.
Hey.
but anyway, this is something I put together today. A little
Oh my God.
thing.
There you go.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That's fantastic.
This
You
part,
Little basket.
this part was the pith, and it came out. And I was turning. I was trying to get it down to about less than. I think I got it down to less than an eighth right in
Yeah.
here.
Very
But
nice.
anyway,
Hey,
that's
Dewey, that's a finger hole.
is that what that is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a finger
Okay.
hole.
There we go. There we go. There we
Looks
go.
nice. Looks
That's
really
It's
nice.
a 3-finger hole.
There you go.
That's so inspiring. It's so inspiring. I mean, I'm going to do that next. That's the piece I have on there. I'm doing that.
I
There's
can't get them thin enough.
Inspiring.
left a little bit of bark on it, So anyway, but
Very cool.
I think that's some hackberry. I think it's been in my shop for like forever, and it was drier than a bone in a desert. So anyway, whenever I sprayed it with lacquer, it soaked it up like a sponge. But also, I did another one of these little finials, but it's but little deal, but it's got a light in it.
I see that.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but
Yeah.
there. And I put together a demo to show how I did all of this here. So I think we're going to do that 1st of April, aren't we, Dane? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So anyway, But anyway, this is quilted maple and walnut. That's what this is. So anyway,
Yeah,
there we go.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty.
I love it.
So you can put different color lights in it. You can make any different message you can do there. You can say, well, I love you, darling. Or you can put on there, I hate you, darling.
Better not.
Whatever. Well, it depends on what darling's been doing, So anyway,
Good point.
but that's it.
There you go. Back to its
Thank you,
normal
guys.
state.
Silence.
All right. Next
Hey,
up
Lee,
is Al.
Monica.
Hey, Al.
Wonder if you got it,
I
Dewey,
have to
because the
follow
rest of
that.
us don't.
I
Uh-oh,
have to
somebody
follow
went
that.
mute. Somebody muted
Well,
us.
we're getting a really bad storm here. I don't know if you guys saw what I posted the other day. Another chalice of another way. I left the wood on it just to show that, it came from a log, And
We call
It's a piece of-
that an emerging goblet.
exactly. And a couple of rings on there, just playing around with it. I know a lot of you guys. Sell your stuff, and they're like, I've got a project here. I showed one of these about a year or so ago. There's only a little bit of turning on it. I got I think it was a 2x8, and I cut it. But for the season, you guys maybe want to make something. There's
nice.
Oh,
nice.
there you go.
there's some mountains, and there's the boulder, and
Very
Hey, that's nice. That's good. That is a very good thought.
so I know a lot of you guys do some selling, and this is the right time right now to do it. Before Easter.
There's the plant real.
No, yeah, it's just growing out of a piece of wood there. So.
Well,
like I
it
said,
looked real.
It's supposed to look real. But anyway, no, I just it's for an idea, and I like I said, I know a lot of you guys sell your stuff. This was you can put if you get like a 2x8, 8-foot long, you can probably make 8 of these, and just glue it together and stuff like that. But I don't know, just an idea. Just an idea.
It's a good idea.
Anyway,
Good job.
everybody
Al.
have a good night. Everybody be good.
Thank you, Al.
You guys
Very
are
nice work. JJ, what you got?
Well, I've got two things. This is Baltic birch
fantastic.
plywood, segmented, African blackwood
Ah,
on the bottom, African blackwood insert and lid, and then that's capped with red mallee burl.
very nice.
Did you have
Mount
to?
Webb.
Did it take you a while to turn that Baltic birch?
So I had to sharpen every 3 passes
There
because
you
of the
go.
resin in the plywood. It's ridiculous. It's just, yeah. I will probably do this again, but I might actually break my own rules and put on a Tyvek suit and get full respirator and everything and use carbide.
There you go. Well, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Well,
sometimes.
honestly, I was thinking about the cost of how much blade I used on my 5/8 bowl gouge, and if I did this a lot, good grief, it would just eat so much steel. It's not
Yeah.
worth it, but it looks pretty, and this got me thinking about doing a basket weave where I alternate with vertical pieces so that you get cross. So I want to play with it more. It turned out really nice, and that's Vonix. That's Parfix 3408 and Vonix on the finish. And then this is kind of a fun little thing. My physical therapist is leaving the the practice where I get physical therapy, and she's a vegan and she weighs all of 98 pounds. And we joke about how my 150-pound Mastiff loves carrots, and she likes carrots too. So as a thank you for taking such good care of me, I made a carrot for her.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice.
And I don't know what the wood is, but it's got some really great grain. And I used a wax-based marker or not marker, it's the consistency of the paint that you use a palette knife to paint with.
Okay.
It's
Oil-based
got that thick, yeah, it's like an oil-based paint. It's got that really heavy consistency. But what's cool is you can actually see the grain patterns. You can see the chatoyance and everything through the orange. So that kind of turned out really neat.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's all I got.
Wow.
Don't forget to put your own pictures in the newsletter, JJ.
Yeah, I heard that newsletter guy's a real stickler about getting pictures in there.
Yeah, he is.
So when you were making the first piece that you showed, JJ, okay, so you had it on the lathe, and you went 3 or 4 rows, and then you turned the inside, and like Roger, a lot of times he talks about going and making a top and a bottom and gluing them together.
Yeah. What I did was I glued my rings and then stacked and glued my first 3 rings. I turned those. Then I stacked and glued my next 2 rings on there, turned those, and then the top I had stacked and glued. I turned that and then joined it. So it's hollowed, but it's not really hollowed. I just measured and turned it and joined it. So I didn't have to ever go through the top and try to do any hollowing.
Yeah, that would have taken you forever.
Oh, yeah. With this stuff, are you kidding?
How did
the density, because of the resin that they make to press the plywood, the density is ridiculous, but it cuts well. It's just, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
How'd you make the threads?
I use the Baxter's Threadmaster.
Okay. Well, we talked about a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
All right.
All right. Well, with that, we'll call this this session of gallery. Our demonstrator is coming in all the way from Switzerland. So
wow.
We have Mr. Matthias Beer in tonight, and he's going to be performing a demonstration, I believe, using a ring tool and a hook tool.
Good evening.
He's going to show us how to make us a box, I believe. And so with that, it's Matthias's demo. He's going to turn the way he turns. He has a safety of his own, based on his own standards. And I am going to mute everybody, folks. Unless Matthias wants to sequester questions from the group, please keep your microphones turned off, and we'll ask questions periodically within the chat. I'll ask those to Matthias. Otherwise, we will get any and all questions cleared up after the demonstration. So with that, I'm going to mute us now. Matthias, you go ahead and unmute yourself. So unmute yourself, Matthias. And you got
now
the floor.
You should hear me.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
we got you.
Okay, here I am. I'm happy to be here again. I think it's a bit more than a year that I have been with you the last time. In this year, I had some changing in my life, but nothing bad, only good changes. I became a nonno, a grandfather. So yeah, that's wonderful. But I'm still here for you as a wood turner. And yeah, right. For today, I would like to talk about ring tools and hook tools, like this one, for example, and I don't know how they are really known in the whole world, in the German, and that includes also the Swiss wood turning tradition. They have been used a lot until probably the 50s, 60s, and then they quite disappeared. And when I made my apprenticeship, I was told about them, and they told me, but yeah, they are not used now because they are much too dangerous. So we don't use them anymore. And you know, when someone tells me that something is too dangerous, so the day arrives that I think I
Hold
have
my
to
beer.
try that.
Right?
Hold
Hold
my
my beer.
beer. Yeah, right. That's it. So one day I found a ring tool to buy, and I bought one, and I was very happy to approach a piece of wood with it, and I had a super huge catch, and this was a ring with a 10 millimeter thick bar, and the bar made a right angle, and I was so scared that for the next 10 years I put it in an angle. I straightened it between the bars of my bed of the lathe, and then I put it in an angle, and I said, oh, okay, they were right, it's too dangerous. But 10 years after, I was too curious and I had to try it again. But in the meantime, I knew a guy who was a little bit able to use it, and there was a guy in Germany reproducing the hook tools, not the ring tool, but the hook tools. And also in the meantime, there was Andre Martel doing them. So there was some video, there was some idea, and I started to use them again. And immediately I was super happy with it. Once I knew how to approach the wood and which wood, because the first time I tried it in cross grain, so that was not a good idea. So finally I restarted, and I immediately was really happy with it. And so I'm happy to show you a little bit how to use them, because they are really worth. Sorry?
Outstanding. Very good. So good.
Thanks. So this is a little vase in end grain, and that's where the hook and ring tool are used in. Why not just a spindle gouge, for example? Because here, let me just, we have this grain direction. You can see that very well, I think. This is a piece of spruce. So nothing special, but So the grain, this is the grain direction. And if I would cut inside with my spindle gouge or ball gouge and go in this direction, what I do in cross grain, I would go against the grain, and I would have a lot of tear outs. I mean, I have tear outs in this piece because it's spruce. So also with the ring tool, it's not possible to work without tear outs, but that would be very bad. I could work in this direction, what is the right direction for end grain. So I could start in the middle and then work to the rim, but that means I'm scraping because I can't rub the bevel working in this direction. And the great solution for that is, for example, the ring tool, because I can do that, but I can work from the center and going to the rim, and I'm always rubbing the bevel. So that's what I would like to show you today. I have prepared this is a huge piece of juniper. So not only I will create a little vase, and if there is time with a lid, but also I will create very, very nice smelling shavings.
Yes.
And a very, very nice smell in my shop.
Yes.
So before Halloween, of course, we have to create the cylinder and creating a tenon to mount it on my jack. And then we can start to hollow. Let's go.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see. I have been in Australia the last 3 weeks. I'm back only for 10 days now, and I made a demo also in Australia, in close to Perth, and I made the same thing.
Okay.
So that was
Yeah, your pictures look good that you posted. The pictures you posted online from your
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time there, and I'm always happy to do some demos also when I travel. And it's always not only a moment of wood turning, but also a moment when you are with the local people, and you're not just a tourist, but you have a possibility to talk with the local people. So it's always great fun doing demos underway.
Matthias, will you be able to adjust your camera down a little bit?
Oh yeah, sorry. Right, I had some trouble with my cameras. So
there we go. Perfect.
I had some troubles with my cameras, and I have only 2 cameras instead of the normal 3. So I have this camera, but I have it with 2 different, but it's the same camera with 2 different zooms.
Zoom.
And then I have a third camera from up.
Okay.
And yeah, right, like this. but when I hollow, that will not be very helpful with
No,
this one.
no.
It's always a little bit difficult to show hollowings with the cameras. So just centering the piece and mount it. Okay, let's start with roughing this piece and giving a little nice shape of the outside, and then we can start with the hollowing, with the interesting part. So I use my German style roughing gouge, not because the German one is better than the English one, but because I'm used to use this one. I learned with this one. I come as a wood turner. I come from the German school, German wood turning tradition. So I use the flat one. I have also the English one, but I use it rarely. I have it more for my students to show the difference. But personally, I use the German one. Oh, the smelling already starts. Okay, and creating a tenon. The tenon has to have 48 mils, so I start with 49 with the parting tool. And who already watched me in other demos before knows that I don't create my tenons like this, but I want cut tenons and not scrape tenons. So at the end, the last millimeter, I will cut with my spindle gouge. I'm one of these guys who is sure that a tenon has to be cut and not scraped. Okay, if there is some question in the meantime while I remount my chuck, I have time to answer.
At the moment, there isn't any in chat, but if somebody has a question they would ask, you can open your mic up and ask your question.
What size was the blank that you started with?
Oh, it is 15 centimeters of length, and the diameter is 10. I got this blank from a friend a few years ago. He travels a lot in Portugal and Spain, and he brought me this blank from Portugal. My chuck is here.
So that gouge you were just using, you would call that a continental gouge then for us layman people?
Sorry?
Is that gouge you were just using, would you call that a continental gouge rather than a English roughing gouge?
Let me show again. I didn't understand perfectly the question.
Do you call the gouge the German gouge or a continental gouge, or do you call it something else?
I call it just a German gouge, or it's a roughing gouge. This one is it's a small one, but the new school they work with the small ones. When I made my apprenticeship, I think I have my original gouge here. So this is a 45 mil German roughing gouge, but for my students, I wouldn't recommend this one. So this is a 25 mil one, and could also be a big spindle gouge. It's also quite the same shape here. It's a little bit more aggressive than the English one, but the advantage of the English one is that you can rough, and then you can also with this part, with the wing, you can also create a super good final cut. So it makes a nicer cut, the English one, but this one is faster. So as I used to be a production turner. Fast is important, so I'm used to use this one. But now we go ahead with the skew. Also, the skew for production turners is daily business because it is fast and it creates a super nice finish. You have to sand less, so I'm using this skew very often. I don't know if this piece allows me to use it, but we will try, because I see here there is a little bit the contour grain, and it could create tear out. So I will change tool, but let's try with the skew. In this direction, it works very well.
Nice clean cut.
Yeah, that's a super clean, nice cut, really. But cutting in this direction, I felt some, yeah, I see it also here, some tear out. So the grain direction is a bit against me, but for the moment, we'll go ahead like this. Okay. Now, the skew, I know a lot of people is a little bit afraid of the skew. The most important thing by the skew or for the skew is to start with approaching the wood with the bevel before cutting. So bevel without cutting, and then a slight movement like this with the handle, and then you feel the cut, and then you can go. If you start coming on the wood with the cutting part and not with the bevel first, the catch is already here. So
Make a spiral.
just anchor before cutting, and then slowly move. And when you start to use your skew, and just for practice, use small diameters like 50 mils or 40 mils or something like this. It's a perfect start for the skew with a small diameter. For example, the honey dippers, the handle of the honey dippers and the head of the honey dippers, you can, it's a good exercise for the skew. Okay, yeah, a little bit more. Okay, straight cut in the head too. Also for this straight cut in the head, I changed camera for showing this. You have to wrap the bevel, but not the whole bevel. That's very risky because you could have a catch here on the in the middle of the skew. So the bevel that has to rub is only this little angle corner here. this little corner here, and here. I'll change camera again. If okay, probably you can see that better here. So now here you always have to have a little bit of space between. So the bevel. Oh, now you can see that very well. Okay.
Yeah, we can
great.
see it there.
Like this. So here you have to have a little gap, but this part of the bevel has to be in contact with the wood. So not closing here, but opening a little bit, and then you don't have any risk. Okay. So the next step, you can see that in my, here it is. I drilled a hole, so this is not finished, obviously. I drilled a hole in the middle for two reasons. One reason is that already gives me the depth, so I don't have to check the depth only every 2 cuts. I know when I arrive on the bottom of my hole that I created, I have the good depth. That's one reason. And the second reason is it's easier to start with the ring tool and the hook tool. After I will show you also the hook tool. No worries. It's easier to start with the ring and with the hook tool from a hole and not from a full body.
Solid piece, right?
Okay, so we will create a hole, the hole now, and for that I will swivel out a little bit my head and use the other camera. Okay. A bit more. Usually I do my holes, my center holes with the spindle gouge. That's the easiest and fastest. I already told you that I like fast things. I like it fast. So if you have to mount a drill on your lathe, and then you go ahead with your tailstock, and then you have to discharge the shavings, and then you go again, and that's boring. And with the spindle gouge, that is quite fast, but not every spindle gouge allows you to do that. There are spindle gouges where the body is larger than the cutter, so they close a little bit on the top, and that doesn't work because so the cutter cuts a hole that is smaller than the body of your gouge, and so that does not work. But a lot of spindle gouges have their cutter that finishes exactly on the diameter of your gouge, and with these it works very well. You have to set your tool rest exactly so that you have your cutter in the center of your piece. So like this, here we are, and then we have to check the depth, and then I mount a tape here, and so I know how deep I want to do my hole. I slow down a little bit my lathe because this will create a lot of heat on my tool. So if I go a bit slower, that heats up a little bit less, and then just go straight, pull. Oh, that's hard. Oh,
Not cooperating.
no, it isn't. Okay. No, it was my fault. I went in and I wasn't in the center. I touched on the rim, and so I moved slightly the piece on the jack. But now it's harder than I thought. So I okay.
There it goes.
Yes. Okay, that's it. Today, that's the only thing I do with the spindle gouge. No need for the spindle gouge again. And now we can start with the hollowing part. And before starting with hollowing, I would like to talk about the hook tool. So changing camera again, tack. Okay. The hook tool, there are two hooks. This is the cranked hook, and this is the straight hook. The advantage of the hook tool, of the cranked hook especially, is that it's really the easiest hook or ring tool of all them. It's very easy to wrap the bevel. I will take again this piece. So it is already cranked, and so I can wrap the bevel and go in this direction without having to move move a lot my handle. But the disadvantage is that I can't do the bottom, because when I go down on the bottom straight, you can see that I think it won't cut. For cutting, I have to wrap the bevel, but that means that my handle goes in this direction and it touches the rim. While with the ring tool, so no, let me go to the straight hook. The straight hook is the hook for the bottom, but I can't do the rim or the wall because when I wrap the bevel, I would touch the rim here, and I would remove the bevel from the wood. So I have one tool for the bottom, and then I have to change the tip and creating the wall. And if I have to retouch the bottom, I have to change again and redo the bottom, and then change again for doing the wall. While with the ring tool, I have two parts. I have the straight, no, won't stay here. I have a straight part, and then I have a second bevel here. So with the straight part, I create the bottom, and then I turn around my tool and I go ahead with the second bevel, and I can do everything with one tool. But it's a little bit harder as a tool. So I will start with the hooks to show them, and then in a second moment I will work with the ring. Questions?
Everybody's mesmerized, waiting with excitement.
Okay, so let's start with the cranked hook. I already have a hole, and probably you see that now better from here.
Yeah.
I am a little bit too high because here I have a 16 millimeter bar, so that brings me a little bit away from the center. So now, okay, that's perfect. It's a good thing working slightly hanging. You can't see that now on the video, but the bar like this would be perfectly horizontal, and it is slightly hanging, and then I can work with this bevel in contact with the wood, and I can work from the center to the rim with bevel contact, and so I should have any tear outs. I can speed up a little bit and then just with this camera, I think I can show you the cut. This is a very, very nice smooth cut, any tear outs, anything. And this is the cranked hook. And now I will change this to show you also the straight hook. So yeah, right, what I told you, you always have, or you have two handles, and I thought to have two handles, but I didn't find it when I prepared, so I have to change them every time. And now the straight hook, other camera. Okay, the straight hook has the bevel contact on the bottom, and then you can go straight or slightly up, but then for when you would like to go more up, you risk. Now, this is not deep, so you can do everything with this one, with a long movement with your handle, you can do everything. But when you go deeper and you go like this, you would touch the rim here, and you would move the away from the wood. So yeah. So now I could also work like this, but now I am, for this I can also use the spindle gouge. I'm just scraping with my hook, but the hook gives me the possibility to not scrape but cut, and to get a clean cut. So this is for the bottom. I can go down now more and more, cutting just the bottom. And you can also see what I do. I have my, let me just turn a little bit my camera. The handle is on my body, and I only move my body. I don't move the handle. That gives me much more stability and also a smoother movement. And so when I create a curve, for example, it is smooth and not interrupted curve. And now I'll go ahead and probably I'll do the rest with the ring tool, just to compare, to show the difference between. And I will try, probably I'll try to direct this camera a little bit differently. So it's a little bit strange to see now, but at least you can see better on the inside.
So Matthias,
Yeah.
we have a question on
Okay.
would we use the hook and ring tool primarily on softer woods, or could it be used on hard, regular hard deciduous woods?
You can use them perfectly also in hardwoods. What is not working is in burls, in woods with strain grain direction, in wood with branches inside. So you can use the hook and ring tool perfectly in all wood with a regular grain.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't depend on how hard it is, but really on the regularity of the grain. So now I can rub the bevel of my hook. I just have to remove my tailstock. I can do the bottom with the flat part. And then I can turn my tool and do the wall and this is a shaving coming from the inside, and there is no possibility with a skew with a spindle gouge, for example, to create these kind of shavings in end crane. And it's also quite fast.
Yeah, it's very quick. Zu schnell.
Too schnell, no. Let me see if this helps you to see better. Yeah, probably it does. I have to find a camera position that doesn't disturb me and helps you to see well. Okay, yeah, that's not bad, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
You see, I create a how is it called here?
Side by side motion.
Yeah, without moving on the
Tool rest.
on the tool rest, but only just creating
Pivot point.
a pivot point. Yeah, thank you. And then that. I mean, there are also the hollowing tools like this. This is the woodcut hollowing tool. That works obviously very well also, but it never gives a clean cut like the hook. I will show that a little bit later again on this model here and tell you why. And then the wall. And then that. There is still some 1.5 centimeter to go in the depth. You can see that here. I can't leave the camera like this because I can't work like this. But you
We
can
can
see.
still see. It's still good.
Okay.
All's well.
Then I'm a little bit low and I like to work a little bit more hanging with, okay. Now, obviously we have an overhang of about 15 centimeters, so we have some vibrations, I could go a little bit closer with my tool rest for the bottom, but then I have to move it again for the wall. I stay like this. I think if I cut a little bit less material, I'm fine also with this overhang here. Up. That's when you lose your bevel. That was just losing my bevel, and then you tend to cut too much material because you don't have anything that stops grabbing inside the wood, and so if you lose the bevel, it grabs. Again, I have to change the camera so I can move well. Okay. I don't want the rim too thin because I want to create also a lid, and the lid I would like to put it inside. So you'll still see a little bit of the rim after. So I think that is good as for the wall thickness, and then I will create a little
Recess.
a little recess for the lid. Okay, now I think I just have to do 2 or 3 last cuts to clean up a little bit here on the rim, and I have a wave here on close to the bottom and one about in this zone here. This wave here. Still a little bit. Okay. And then okay. So I think that should be great. Oh, still a little wave here in this zone and a little one here. Okay. And the recess on the rim, I will do that with it's just a small recess with skew, just like this. And then we go back to our model piece here, and I will show you just again the movement inside and the difference between the woodcut or other similar tips and the ring and hook tool. Okay, that's it. Okay, I will mount my other piece on the jack so I can show you well the difference. So it was an error to swivel back. Okay. Let's have a look again at the movement of my tool. So I'll try the other camera again for this. Okay. When I start on the bottom, you can see the cutter is not cutting, only here it starts to cut. So I use the straight part of the ring for the bottom, like this. And then I can turn around and then I can start here and I can cut the whole way up to the rim without having problems of touching on this side in the rim. And now for changing the tip and going to the hooks, I can do the bottom with the hook. But when I go up, I will touch in the rim here and I will lose my bevel contact and I am only scraping on the wall and the wall won't be so smooth and clean. So for the wall, I have to change the tip again. Using the cranked hook, and I can't cut on the bottom because I will touch with this corner here on the bottom and I won't cut here, but already now it is cutting and I can work up to the rim. That's the difference between the two tools. And when we try now the woodcut tip, or that could also be another similar tool with a limiting part on. That's great for really hollows, closed hollows, but for open hollows, that works well, and we can also work with the bevel the whole way, but we have a cutting angle that is different. Now, let's talk about the cutting angle for a moment. When I work with this tool here, I come down to the cutter by 90 degrees. But when I work with a ring, the ring is like this, so the cutting angle is 45 degrees. It is not flat and 90 degrees, but it is turned on 45 degrees, and I have a cutting angle that is much better than the woodcut tool, for example. And the same is with the cranked hook, because he is cranked, so I automatically have 45 degrees and not 90 degrees. I would have 90 degrees with the straight hook, and that would not create a nice finish, and it would be also a little bit dangerous because the catch is behind the corner. And so the cranked hook gives me 45 degrees of cutting angle and no risk. Questions about this?
We have questions about sharpening.
Oh yeah, I knew that they will come.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah,
As
right.
the sun
Of
rises in
course.
the east.
Of course. So we have several possibilities to sharpen these tools, and it's not super easy, but you can do it. So one solution is a honing cone, like this one, and this is a CBN honing cone, and I mount this honing cone on the lathe, and I don't use the whole tool but only the tip. Only the tip in my hand, and I can sharpen from the inside. I can sharpen very well and easily, but that means dismount my piece, mount the honing cone on the lathe. Well, it could be mounted also on a drill press, for example, but I'm very comfortable on the lathe, and that works very well. The same is for the crank hook. I mount this tip here on the lathe, and then I just move my tip on the cone. Works well.
Slick.
But it's a little bit more difficult with the ring tool, because this part can be sharpened from the inside, and I have a second cone that has already the measure of that, and so I can mount it, for example, on the drill press and just drill down, and that works, but this part won't. So for this part, we have to sharpen from the outside, and that is a little bit tricky. Now I told you that I like fast solutions, and there is a fast solution for this. You can sharpen them on the outside, all of them on the outside with a tool like this, and the little table you use on your
the platform on the grinder.
yeah, exactly. Thanks. And this one is from one way, so the diameter of the hole is different, because my tools all have an 8mm shaft, and so I created an 8mm part on the same jig. I created an 8mm hole, but it's very important to mount it perfectly straight, not like this or like this, but it has to be really perfect. And then you can
Rotate it on
the platform like this. And the same you can do with the straight hook. Not like this, like this, and that works. And then crank hook is a little bit more difficult, because you have to work like this, or if you turn it around like this, so you have to change the direction of your platform. But that works well. But attention, I work with a CBN. With a slow grinder, it works well, like with Tormek or similar slow grinders, it works well. But with the fast grinders, you easily bring
Grind
away
it
too
away.
much. Yeah, too slow, it's too fast. So what I do with my CBN grinder is that I switch it on and then I switch it off, and then only then I start to sharpen. Otherwise, it would be too fast, and I would
become
create
expensive
platforms.
buying new tools, because you grind it away and put it on the floor. Yeah.
Sorry?
I said you'd be grinding away your tool and have to replace all the time.
Yes, of course. If you grind it on the grinder, and not with these cones, you have much more consumption of your tool. You have to replace it more often. Absolutely.
Very good.
Okay. Other questions?
But we have none in the chat. So if you have a question, open up your mic and ask. Just be respectful of each other. Don't stomp on each other when somebody is talking. Anything?
What is the brand of your ring tool, Matthias? Yes, that. What company makes that?
This one is Stubai. It's a Austrian tool producer. I have seen this one also from One Way. It's a little bit different. I should have it here.
The One Way doesn't have the flat side to
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Exactly. But you can create it. The One Way has not the flat part, and the flat part is very comfortable. But yes, it works also without. I prefer this one. I bought this one because it's much less expensive. This one is quite expensive, but after I bought this one, I preferred it. I'm not so comfortable. I'm not so happy with the one-way one.
Right.
And the hook tools, this are from a German producer, Wiedemann. And I think in Andre Martel, he is in Canada, I think. He does similar ones, but they are, oh, this is still, I should have also a Martel hook. Yes, I have. These German ones are not forged, but cut with laser or with water cutter.
Right.
And the Andre Martel hooks are forged. I'm happy with both. And both of them, the Martel and Wiedemann, has a small one and a bigger one. You can see that here. This is the bigger one from Martel and the smaller one from Wiedemann. But both has also Martel a small one and Wiedemann a bigger one. I use only the small one. Just because it cuts less. It is more safe. It's just yeah. It's just the only reason is that it cuts less. It is a little bit slower, but you have seen also with the ring tool, it is fast. It isn't slow. So I don't have any reason to use the big one. Yeah.
Right. I like it. Very, very informative.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was very, very good.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Now I don't know what is it is.
You have all the time you want, Matthias.
Thank you. I have also prepared, but that would take some time. I have prepared also a piece of that's a black locust pearl, and my idea was to create the lid with this one. So, but this is just wood turning, not about hook techniques or something like this, but we can do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I will sand without you. Sanding during the demos is always very, very boring for you. And there is no need to sand now. But I will send later, tomorrow, or when I have, when I want. I don't know when. I brought also some nice, very nice piece of wood from Australia. I'd like to show you that.
We'd like to see it.
This is she
She oak.
oak, and it's not an oak. It's another tree, but it has the metal rays similar to oaks, and you can see the metal rays here also very well. It's a very,
pretty.
very nice wood. So looking
Beautiful.
forward to do something with this, but I don't know yet what.
Very nice.
It is, yeah. I have some other pieces. I brought some other pieces, but this is the nicest one.
Oh, you can send them to me if you want.
I will find something nice to do. I think I will do a flat hollow with a very small opening. You see, with a very small opening, and then it is not very high. It is probably 8 centimeter. So a flat hollow with a small opening, but the flat hollow will bring on the upper side. We will bring this metal rays, this grain, really nice in
the top. It'll highlight it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the idea I have. Probably I will do that live on Saturday morning, but that will be midnight for you. That's what I had to stand up at midnight now. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong with the time, huh?
Yeah, we both were. Every time we're always wrong. I don't know why. Don't know why. We always get it wrong.
You did very well sending me a message at midnight.
What time is it now? What time is it now there?
It's midnight, Al.
Now it's 1:30. You sent me the message at midnight, and now it's 1:30.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you're 5 hours ahead of us.
Sorry?
I say you're 5 hours ahead of us.
Ah, yeah. And we thought it's 7. We thought it's 7. So my clock was for 2 o'clock, and you sent me a message at midnight. That's okay. No problem.
That was a very nice demo you did.
Thank you.
Great demo.
Not done.
Very
not
much.
done.
And I'm still
okay. Now, just let me try to do a lid for this, and this is a burl, black locust burl, and so this is not end grain or not cross grain, or it just has its own grain directions in all directions, and you just have to find out the best way to turn this.
Can you adjust your camera?
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me change. Oh no, that's not
There we
so,
go.
Not so
Perfect.
bad. Normally I would prepare, but I have my drill press not in this shop, so I just have to try to mount it. I have a, okay, sorry. I have to align because I switched out the
headstock. Yeah.
the
Realign.
headstock and I have to realign. There was something strange, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay, that's not bad. Sorry, just for a moment. I will also here create a tenon on the top of the lid and start with the inside, turning the inside, and then I will use a jam jack and fit it in and then turning the outside. That's the idea, at least. Okay. I used ball gouge for this, and then I will decide, because really this on these pearls, you have to be flexible. You don't know exactly if you have end crane or cross crane or what, and so just do some cut, and then you will see if it is your piece is better working like end crane or better working like cross crane. Okay, I still have my caliper on 49. I put it on 48 mils and we'll create a tenon here. And if you are not sure if it's more cross grain or more end grain, I would try to start as cross grain. It's always better working end grain with the cross grain technique than cross grain with the end grain technique. A little bit more. Okay. I will change camera again so you have less detailed vision, but more overview. Okay. Here we are. So I have to take the measure here. That's 90 mils. 90. I hope my wood is big enough. It is. A little bit more. Here we are. It's a nice piece of wood. Not very easy to turn. Probably without the
it's got some
lights,
crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
It's quite nice. There is also some bark inclusion here, bark inclusion here. We'll see if it stays together. I really hope so, but I'm not absolutely sure. I think you have black lacusta.
Yeah.
We have a lot here, and they have been brought from America. And they didn't exist here before, and they felt very well, and they grow very, very fast, and everywhere. They are a little bit hated because if you have one tree, it makes the roots under
Make many.
and then he makes many, and so they are not very loved, but they make very often a lot of pearls, and so I love them. I do.
Right.
So let's just check. Oh, that's perfect.
You've done that a couple times.
No, it's the first time.
Yeah. Sehr gut. Sehr gut.
Okay, now I will hollow it slightly because I love when my leads are not heavy. So it's for the weight more than for others, but I love it when my leads are
Delicate.
Yeah. I pretend it is cross grain. It is not really, but also it's not end grain, so I can go very well. I wouldn't use a hook or a ring tool in these pieces because you have no grain, so no grain direction, so it really easily hooks. Okay, I lost a piece of bark.
Oh no. Oh no.
Super glue. I have it here. I'll be back in a second. I think I have my accelerator in another place.
Okay. Super glue, the band-aid of wood.
Think he's using thick or medium or?
I don't know.
I don't think it'd be thin, but maybe.
Oh, if I was to guess, I'd say medium. I can
Yeah.
ask him. It didn't run all over the place like thin wood, so.
Yeah.
Matthias, did you use medium CA or?
It's the medium one, yes.
Yep.
I'll put in a little bit more for safety.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Okay. I hope. Let's hope.
The wood gods are with us. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I think so.
How about the other side?
I won't hollow it more because I will risk that another part flies away. So I will just clean it up here, and then I will stop and doing so not so thin as I
Prefer.
as I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I used this spare piece as a jam jack. Oh, I changed camera again. Okay. This is just a piece of London plane, nothing special. And it's not the first time it does his job as a jam jack. It's cross grain, this one. $90. $90 I go a little bit less, so this is yeah, 89. And we can just cut in with the parting tool. It's still a little bit too small. Now I will use the skew just to adjust. Probably it's still a little bit too small. It is, yeah. And now it's too big. But that is not a problem because I did it slightly conical. So I just go a little bit further in the same. And it fits.
Look at that. No paper towel was harmed.
No. I will now. I have to go slightly further. It fits, but okay, now it's okay. it would be a good idea to create a hole so I can put it out with a bar after. So before I go ahead, I create a hole. Because now already it was a little bit hard to come out. Okay. So now I can use the bar from the other side to
tap it out.
To take it out after. When it's okay. Yeah, it is. Hey. I think I will turn directly a little knob on the top. It is a burl, so if it would be cross grain, the knob would break away easily. So you have to create a separate knob and insert it. But this is a burl, and the grain direction is really in every direction. So I think, I hope that the knob won't break away. So I will create directly here a knob. Now I think I will switch to the bowl gouge. And that's it. I will go a little bit thinner here, so the last cut will be that. So now we can just hope that it comes out. Very nice, very clean. And okay. Not nice, not very nice. It has to be thinner, smaller, not so high, but the wood, the contrast is very nice, but I have to do it, yeah, less high here. Well,
I'm sure you will fix it.
Sorry?
I'm sure you're going to make the modification.
Yeah. Let's just, but I don't now finish that completely, but okay, now I can do that. Probably. Uh, well, for today, I will stop here. I think I have to make the wall a little bit thinner, and because now the gap is a little bit, or the lid little bit flatter, and then this shape goes directly from the rim in the top, in the lid. But for today, I think it's okay like this.
That's fantastic. It's all about the technique and
Yeah,
explaining what you're doing. That's
I'm
the
more
benefit.
I'm more technique. I'm not very much artistic wood turner, more technique. Yeah, and so that was what I tried to show.
My 2 cents. I would leave the lid alone, and I would shape the body to the lid. I think you did a great job the way that shape is.
The lid,
That's
you
what
mean?
he was saying.
Yes, yeah, the lid, right.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Probably it's exactly. I have to adjust the body to the lid.
I think that's what I would do also.
Yes, that's I really think so too. Yes.
So fantastic evening. Thank you so much. It's very
Either
enjoyable.
way, it's going to look good.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Very enjoyable.
So
All right,
just
floor is open. Floor is open for questions, comments.
Of course.
Look pretty good here in Jersey.
Good.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
It was a very enjoyable evening. Very enjoyable evening.
Thanks.
I have to say it's the best. It's the best explanation on the 2 different styles of the hook tools and the ring tool that I have ever seen.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. It was very enjoyable.
Thank you. I'm happy about it.
It's nice seeing you again.
Bye, Mike.
It's so nice to see somebody using a tool that we don't generally get to use or don't generally.
Yeah, and they are really good tools, and they absolutely make sense in this kind of hollowings, because really there is no other tool that gives you this nice finish. So I'm really happy about them, and I'm happy to show them to others.
Thank you for letting us get into your head there while you're turning with that tool for a while. That was enjoyable.
You know, one thing that I learned tonight. I mean, I've used a skew a few times. I don't think I ever got a catch with it, but I like the idea. Now listen. I like the idea that you said first, make sure that the bevel touches the wood before you do anything. That is probably one of the best things that I learned tonight.
Okay, thank you. That's great. Yeah.
I'm saying because it just like Mark Soleil, he says when you're pushing your sharp gouge to slow down, take a vacation, go nice and slow. And then you explained it about the same way. Make sure that the bevel touches the wood first. And
that is also for the other gouges, especially for the spindle gouge. The same thing. If you go there directly with the cutting part, you have immediately. Just go there with the bevel. You have time. No worry. So go there with the bevel, then slightly turn your tool or lift the handle a little bit, and then it starts to cut, and then you go. I'm happy.
Excellent.
So are we. So are we.
Excellent. All right. Well, if there's no other questions or comments for Matthias, it's beer o'clock for him, and he probably wants to go to bed afterwards.
I will go to bed. Yes.
Well, with that, we will let you go, sir. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And on your next day off after about 6 months or a year, we'll get you back on again when you're ready.
Of course, I do that very. It's a pleasure for me to do that. Yes.
Yes, it's always enjoyable. So
thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you, Matthias.
See you.
Bye, Matthias.
Bye.
I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message later on. I'd like to get some links for those hook
Oh,
tools.
okay, yeah, of course.
The good ones that you
Yes,
got there. So okay,
of
thank you.
course, of course. Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
very good, very good.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
All
night.
right, good night now.
Good night,
Wow,
Matthias.
what a demonstration! What a learning experience that we just got. Because there's a lot of us that have hook tools or ring tools or of some format, and they just sit in your tool holder, not doing anything. So I think after tonight,
Yeah, yeah.
some of you that have them are gonna try and
I
utilize
don't
it.
remember how to leave, but
I can help you out.
don't remember
I'll
how
get
to
you all.
leave. But
I'll get you all.
okay.
I'll get you all.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Good
Bye.
night now.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, funny. All right. Yeah. So with that, you guys want to do some gallery, or you guys want to talk about a topic?
We got a fairly good sized list of folks on gallery, so we could do that if you wanted.
Well, there's other things to do as well.
Let's go ahead and do some gallery for a little bit, and then I got a good topic for everybody, because it seems like there's a lot of people that don't know the difference between a spindle gouge, a bowl gouge, and a roughing gouge.
Okay.
Let's
so first up, you tell me what order you want to do things in, Dane.
No. Let's do some gallery. Let's push through some gallery.
All right, Charlie's first.
Evening, and that was a great demo.
Yes,
it was. Thank you,
Yeah,
Charlie.
it was. I made a little cup. That's a little practice piece.
That's cute.
The inch and a half by an inch. I don't even know what kind of wood it is. It was just something off the floor. Now, about a month ago, I showed a teddy bear I made. I've made another one.
Nice.
But
I like it.
this one is a teddy bank.
Wow.
Bank.
It's made out of birch.
Nice.
I can't make threads. I don't have tools. I cheated. It's plumbing fittings.
Sure, right.
Sweet.
Why not?
That's
Why
not cheating.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You know what? You know what it takes to make those two pieces fit those two pieces of wood?
Oh, it took me a long time.
I'm telling you exactly. That's a lot of work right there. I mean, to know what you're doing.
That's a
I
cute
haven't
bear.
gotten there yet. Actually, I haven't gotten there yet. That's why I know.
And this is the bottom piece of a urn I made for a friend of mine's cat. I haven't quite finished the lid yet. It's
Pretty.
segmented
Beautiful.
apple.
That's pretty.
Very pretty.
Nice.
Apple is always pretty. Yeah.
And the bottom is what we call hard maple. I don't know what just we call it hard maple.
Typically, hard maple is usually sugar maple.
And then I made
My goodness.
a human urn.
Wow.
Nice one.
Wow.
That's a mixture of applewood and birch. And the top is maple.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
Now I'm going to ask you all the questions.
Yeah.
How many pieces per ring? Holy gosh, there's
16
a lot of
pieces
them.
to a ring.
Okay.
And I'm thinking 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 rings.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Nice job.
You got yourself a nice shape on there too. subtracting and adding, your
Yep.
dimensions as your cuts. Absolutely. That's
It's
a nice job. Nice job.
It's got Lumelite inside, so it's waterproof, and it's wipe on poly on the outside.
Very nice. I like the two final rings on top with the looks like walnut in between there.
One has one ring. The outer ring has red oak. The inner ring has diamond willow.
Now, I'm
core
sure you
of
probably,
diamond willow.
I'm sure you probably turned it the same way as what we were talking earlier with JJ. So you went so many rings up, and you turned inside, and
I go up 2 to 3 rings, glue them together, turn it, go up another 2 or 3 rings.
Very nice.
Nice.
The lid is all maple.
Fantastic.
And the lid just sits on top?
Yeah, I don't thread them. I glue the funeral homes glue them on real good.
Okay. Nice job.
that's a real nice job. Yeah, really.
That's
Nice
all
job.
I got.
Very nice, Ted.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Good job, Charlie.
Yeah.
Next up is Roger the Angry Woodturner.
Now look how angry
Looks
he
like
is.
a
Look at
tired
him.
wood turner.
Good smell on that angry man.
2 pieces this week. One I turned about 2 months ago, and one I finished just today. This piece here is it's a wall art.
Wow.
Great job,
Nice.
Roger.
Nice. That is cool. Pretty.
That's pretty. What kinds of wood did you say it was?
Black walnut.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Used a texturing tool and whatnot, and it just sits on the back and hangs on the wall.
Very nice.
Left the bark still on there. And this one here I finished today. It's get enough light in there.
Wow.
21-inch
Oh my
black.
God.
Wow.
Wait, slow down a little bit. Okay, bring it up so we can see your
fantastic.
texture. Did you have
What-
texture right where your left hand is?
What kind of texturing tool did you use for the texture?
I've just got a those little saber tooth
Birds.
yeah, the little bird.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of
Wow.
That's great.
You
Nice.
guys are really inspiring me. I'm going that route. I am. I mean, you guys are crazy.
That is one nice popcorn bowl.
Nice, Brenda.
Yeah.
A whole lot of popcorn.
M&M bowl. What are you talking about?
Popcorn.
That's all I had this week.
Great job,
Thank
Roger.
you. Thank you, Roger.
Looks like a nice ice cream bowl.
That
Thank you
holds
for
8 or 9
sharing.
bags of M&Ms.
Thanks a lot for sharing, man.
Thank
you. Be good.
Next up is Roger Wollum. Hey, Roger.
All right, here's my
Oh,
piece
my.
for this week.
Ooh.
Ah,
Oh
here it is.
my.
Cool.
Looks
Nice.
like you
I
found
like
The rings that I'm going to build to level up. You guys can buy from the club.
Wow.
Beautiful. It's great to see
Pretty.
how that turned out.
Yes.
Very pretty. You did a great job with that, Roger.
So hey, Roger, when you make those individual pieces for that
You
feature ring,
motherfucker.
what?
Carry on.
No. Anyways, yes. Okay, so they're cut on an angle.
They're
What was
segmented.
that angle? And then what is put in the middle? And then I mean, they have to be
It's
glued a certain
16
way
segmented.
before you start the other stuff. I mean, you start from the middle out. Yes.
Well, you make
Right.
the ring first, and then you make the bowl fit the ring. But
Right, but I'm saying to make those pieces, to make each piece, let's say it's maple and you have walnut, you know, the white and the black.
maple and walnut.
Yeah. Okay, so each of those individual pieces, I guess they were also cut on a different angle than the rest of your ring was.
Yeah, there's 12 segments in the ring here.
Right, right.
But in each one of these, there's 16 segments. So you only use half. So you have 8 here and 8 here.
That's where I was going.
You just leave out the walnut spacer in the center in this ring. So
beautiful.
The instructor, when I took a class in college, he actually took a solid piece of wood, he cut it, and he put the strip back in it, glue it back together, then cut it again, put the strip in it, glue it back together. Seems like it took a lot longer than doing it with the segments.
So were you able to do each one of those at one time and stick them together?
Well, the rounds or these segments, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I get 2 of them at a time, and I only use 6 in this. So if you make a bigger bowl, you'd use 8, 10, 12,
right,
depending on the size of bowl you're making. But
so okay, how many? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 segments in making that feature.
There's a lot more than 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more than that.
No, I'm
there's
just
8.
telling what I'm seeing. But yeah, and then you have to glue that together before you go on, and then before you go on, and then before you go on.
Yeah, so you've got the eight white ones,
Eight
white ones, and then the 8 dark ones, and then the circle one, and then the frame.
Right.
So
right. There's a ton of work right there.
Yes, there is.
It is.
it was done afterwards. That's the last part before you cut it in 2.
Roger, I
Very
have a
cool.
quick question
Very cool,
for you.
Roger.
You were talking about, is it okay if I ask a quick question? You were talking about when you go to level up that you were going to take some rings with you, feature rings, to have for sale so you could expedite, what you're going to be teaching.
This will be one of them that I'll be bringing.
That was going to be my question. Will this be available? Because I really like this one. I enjoy segmenting, as you know, but I really like that one. So I thought, I could buy that one if Roger's there, if that's one he's going to bring.
You could make that one there with Roger.
I just need to know how many people want them, so I know how many to bring.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I know I want one. Yeah, for sure.
What's that?
I said, I know I want one, and I usually have 2 of everything just in case the first one doesn't work out. I'm just saying, don't take that chance, but it's a beautiful piece, Roger. Beautiful. I'm sorry to drag you on, but I love it.
No, it's okay.
I love it. So yes, I want
Very
it.
cool.
I have a lot of these.
Yeah, those are
cool too.
Yeah, those are cool too. I was picturing myself actually painting those. I don't know.
Trying to find the one I made for Dane.
Oh, you mean Dane one? Maybe we all want that one.
Ah, no.
No.
It fits an LP1 laser pecker.
Oh, okay.
Hey. We made it almost through the program.
Sorry, I couldn't pass it
fired.
up.
No, that's
That
okay.
was so good, Roger. That was perfect.
The other design of the sunrise.
Oh, you do I see.
I like that too.
I like that.
That's what I was talking
really good.
about. That's what I was talking about, how he did those. That's why I wanted to have explained.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the top of the Arizona flag, Roger.
You know,
That's
kind of
right
does.
there.
Yeah.
If it was a star instead of that circle, it'd be on the money, bro.
See, now
Oh,
that one there, I would say is the sunrise, but the one that you just put on your bowl, that's a sunset. To me, that's a sunset.
Oh, thank you, Sue. I'll put that on my bowl when I finish
There
it. As soon as I buy Roger's ring.
They're not that hard to make.
Well, I know, and I've done a lot of feature rings, but it's so much nicer if I can just buy it. I saved 6 months of my life.
It
know?
don't take as long to reach in your pocket as opposed to
It
sitting there
does.
gluing it up.
It goes even faster if I reach in George's pocket.
There you
I need
go.
to find out how much wood I need to buy so I can start getting stocked back up.
Yeah.
I'm almost
But
out of my maple.
Yeah, your rings are beautiful, so I don't think you're going to have any problems with selling whatever you put out on that table or whatever you're going to do, how you're going to do that. Because you do beautiful work, Roger.
That he does.
All right. Somebody else needs
All right.
to go now.
All right. Thank you, Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
Next up is Billy. Hey, Billy.
Ooh. Hey, Billy.
He's awake.
After what we've just seen, I don't know if I want to show this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We want to see it, Billy.
Oh, I don't want to show it. So,
Billy, you do great work too.
Yes, you
I've
do.
been I've been working on this thing, and so I painted the inside because I wasn't happy with how it looked. So let me get over here. I painted the inside antique bronze.
Nice.
And I like that.
You sprayed it?
I did. I sprayed it.
Okay.
I haven't put any clear on it yet. I haven't decided if I want to. But so I've thought and I thought and I thought and tried to figure out what do I want to do with the outside. So I shot them all black, or shot both pieces black, and I didn't like that. And so I painted them with a mixture of gunmetal and pearl white metallic.
Oh, wow.
And then sanded it back a little bit to give it kind of a distressed look a little bit. Quit moving on me. I didn't move you. And I don't know if I'm happy with it. I haven't glued I've got the spot in here to glue the beam in. I haven't glued that in yet because I'm not sure I want to keep it this way. It's got the clear on it, but I just don't know if I like it.
Well, what would you change? What would you change, Billy, if you had your choice? What is it? The color you chose, the shape you chose?
No,
I was going to ask the same exact question.
no, the shape's okay.
Yeah, I like it.
The shape's all right. I just don't know if I like that distressed look.
It's not distressed. It's not distressed. It went through the atmosphere.
Yeah,
You're thinking it's a spaceship.
See? No,
you're thinking
it's
what?
gorgeous.
He's thinking it's a spaceship because it went through the atmosphere.
It is. It is
It's a UFO.
It's a UFO. It's for.
It's a UFO.
Yeah, it went through the atmosphere.
She may not have.
Perfect.
She might not have seen the bottom half.
Hey, Billy.
Maybe not.
I have a yellow acrylic cylinder that I've cast and turned about that tall, and it sits on top of my interpretation of Devil's Tower.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And there's a light in the beam. That's what that yellow acrylic cylinder is, a beam.
Oh.
And I'm going to call it Close Encounters of the Turned Kind.
I love it.
It is
good.
So it is a UFO. So it is a UFO boat. But I just don't know.
Billy, it has to be a metallic, and you have that. And it has
I
to be
agree. It's got to be
worn.
metallic.
It has to be worn because it went through the universe, and that's perfect.
Better watch out; they're going to probe you.
No, and yeah, right, exactly. No, it's perfect. I mean, but do you have the other pieces that sit under there to show everybody? I saw you.
Not in here. They're out in the shop. I didn't think about bringing them in.
Probably next week. Yeah, it'll explain more. But yeah, I think your color is just the way you want it, man.
Billy, it looks similar to the Apollo capsules after we see them taken out of the water.
Right.
Yeah.
It's metallic. Burnt.
It is definitely
Yeah,
metallic.
it looks like the Apollo capsules after they were burnt after the astronauts came back.
I think you hit it right on the head, man.
Wouldn't change a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not a thing.
Okay.
Put some racing stripes
Now,
on
Billy,
there.
take it from us. You like it.
I like that, Dane. It could be the fastest spaceship.
Racing stripes.
Racing stripes. Oh my goodness.
2 skunk stripes going right down the center.
No, I saw your demonstration, what you were going to do with that, and I think that's going to be perfect.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Are you feeling better now?
You get to check in the morning.
I don't know. I gotta sleep on it.
Do you need a hug?
Yes. Yes, my wife's in Ruidoso at the casino spending money.
Boy.
You need a double hug.
You need a drink.
Yeah, no shit.
Where they're hanging out with the Apaches, huh?
And here pretty quick another glass of wine, Sue.
There you go. Y'all have one for me.
Yeah, pretty quick we will.
Yeah.
All right.
I was talking to Sophie and she's not here.
I was thinking of having a bit of apple pie tonight. Hooch.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Go for it.
All right.
Thank you,
Who
Billy.
else?
Very nice.
Who else we got?
So you know what I call apple pie for alcohol?
Next up is Jeff.
So I get to go after all that.
Yeah. Hi,
Yes.
Jeff.
Hello, everybody. So last week I wasn't in the meeting, but I sent a picture to JJ, and it was of this pen. Whoops.
The one you're throwing.
Butterfingers.
Yeah.
It's of this pen. It's a slimline, and it's kind of hard to see here, but it's cherry from Auburn Hills, Michigan. I got a friend out there that gave me a lot of cherry a few years back. So that was in today's newsletter that just came out. And then this week, I was able to do a canary wood slimline.
Oh, that's pretty.
And the canary wood looked a lot better as a blank than it did as a slimline, but it's not bad. So anyway, so JJ, I sent this picture to you right before the meeting.
Wow.
Nice.
So
You're putting the rest of the game.
that's what I had for this week.
Good.
Nice.
Very nice, Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah, the thing about Jeff, the thing about canary wood, I agree with you. Making it into small pieces, you lose a lot of that beautiful grain detail that wood is famous for.
When it was a blank, it was incredible looking. It was just incredible.
Yeah, I hate cutting it up to use as pen blanks, but for things like scroll saw work and stuff like that, it can be really, really pretty.
Yeah, I made a couple pens out of that canary wood, and it didn't look very good. Well, it looked good, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying it lost a lot.
Yeah, you lose that grain contrast because it's. I mean, you might have a couple of in a half or in a 3/4 inch blank, you may have a couple of grain striations in it that look okay in blank form, but once you get it turned, you lose a lot of that, and it just becomes a little lackluster. I found.
Yeah.
Yep. Just
It's a
wood.
beautiful pen, but it's not what I expected.
Right.
Yep.
Well, very cool. Well, they're nice pens anyway. Thank you, Doug. Or thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Doug's the next one up. That's where I was going with that.
I was wondering.
Whatever your name is.
You just got fired, Matt. You just got fired.
We've gone from
Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you want to do this, Al?
No, man. You know what? You're the best.
We've had the sublime. We've had the sublime. Now we're going to get. Now we're going to get the ridiculous. I turned a watermelon.
Oh my
Little bitty
I
one.
like it. I like it.
This isn't just a watermelon.
Oh,
Months
my
ago,
God.
Matt did the volcano shakers.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Oh my goodness.
So it's the whole thing's not hollow. It's got a hollow just a little bigger than what that disc is there. But yeah, turned it this way first to get some nice round edges. Then I turned it this way to get it round this way, but left this flat part. I had it off center just a hair, and then turned it to use my pin jaws to go inside and hold it so that I could turn my two chunks off the ends. Hollowed it all, had it all hollowed out. Painted the black stripes on there with my intrinsic color black. Just used the corner of my paper towel, just squiggled it on there, and then sprayed the whole thing with my Salisbury Crafts colors. Used the green, and so made my little watermelon. But it is a salt shaker. So instead of putting salt on my watermelon, I put salt in my watermelon.
There you
Oh
go.
my
I
goodness.
love it. I love it. It's a thing of beauty, Doug.
Yeah.
It was a great live.
Yeah.
It worked.
You know what? I have to ask you a question because I don't remember. I mean,
Okay.
I'll go and watch it again. But how did you hold it when you drilled in and then hollowed it out? I don't remember how you were holding it. I forget. How did you do that?
Oh, I had it. How did I do that?
I don't remember.
It'll be on the video, right?
Yeah, I turned. I had a tenon. I had turned a small tenon on this side. And so I was holding it by the tenon when I turned it to drill my hole. I just turned a 1-inch hole in here.
Okay, and then when you went it on horizontal, that took that tenon away.
Well, yes, when I put it between centers, I turned my tenon away. Yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
And then I held it with the pin jaws in this to get rid of my tenon or get rid of the two end pieces.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
It was 2-axis, but held in 3 different directions.
Right.
Wow.
It was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
What great fun. What great
Very
fun.
good.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I like it, Doug. I like it.
It's
little
a
project.
quirky idea. Yeah.
I'm going to make a potato.
That'll work.
I know it's not fruit, but I'm making a potato.
Next salt shaker up is to make it out of a chicken drumstick.
Chicken drumstick is the shape of Kentucky, by the way.
Yeah.
I believe that. Yes.
Right. All right. Very cool.
Very nice. Thanks, Doug.
Yes, sir.
Next up is Victor. Hey, Victor.
Howdy.
Howdy there.
What you got for tonight?
Let's see. I'll start with a couple of vases. I did one more big one out of some black walnut. It's a chunky little thing. It's about 10 3/16 tall.
Oh, wow.
And I left the bark on there.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
And
pretty.
did a little bead practice with it.
That's pretty. What size beading tool did you use? That's pretty. It looks like about a 1/2 inch.
I used the little 3/8 spindle gouge.
Oh, you did. Oh, you didn't have a beading tool.
Wait.
Well done.
I don't have a
well
beading tool.
done.
And it has the 7-inch insert in it that's about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches wide.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Nice.
Very nice.
So you can put the live stuff in there.
Very nice.
And then I made a few little twig pots, different shapes and size. Well, they're all close to the same size. They've all got a 1/2 inch hole in there to put your twigs in. And so we got like that one shape. We got this shape with some burn lines and throw them around.
Timber.
Throwing all over the place.
And yeah, so I burned here, and here. Use
Another
paper
nice
towel for the
bead.
top burn and wire for for around the bead. And the same on this one, but have the bead up top. And this one was a little more oval, almost like avocado or pear shaped. So it's got this one big flat spot on this side.
Lots of character. Lots of character.
Yeah,
Love it.
definitely.
And then another venture into red oak. As long as this one cooperates and doesn't overly warp, this will be like a little nice little fruit dish or platter for some neighbors I'm making it for. And it's got just
great.
over here, it's got just a little bit of spalt in it because this is my hunk of red oak that's been sitting on the ground for years.
Pretty.
And it's got a little extra detail on this side. That's the spalt side coming around here.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And there's one bug spot that I didn't get properly, solidified, we'll say. So I just dug it out, made it feature, and then just kind of you got your big nice spalt area here.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Got a couple coats of water soil furniture butter on it, and I'm waiting to see how much it warps.
Very nice, Victor.
They look great.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Victor.
I think that's except for a couple more twig pots. That's about it. So
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's a good body of work. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Nice.
You're welcome. That's enough for today.
Okay.
Thank you, Victor.
All right, well,
Nice. Really nice.
Thank you, Victor. Next up
Thank
is
you.
Bob. Hey, Bob.
Bob.
All right. Hey, guys. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes,
sir.
I don't really have anything to turn, but I wanted to show you my hat.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
now-
Cool.
Oh, cool.
And that looks great, but I have a problem with this thing. Every time I wear it, I have people strangers coming up, shaking my hands. I even got 2 hugs.
Ooh.
People thanking me for my service. It's just the colors.
Wow.
They're not reading.
I guess so.
I'll tell you what, Bob.
Oh, that's
if you're
funny.
up and level up, I'm going to help you, and I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm going to hug you too for your service.
All right.
That's funny.
I was in the service, but that's the first time I ever got handshakes and hugs from it.
Huh. How about that?
They thought you were an officer.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
I hope to see you level up.
Oh yeah.
You're pretty inspiring.
Thanks.
All right, very good. Thanks for sharing that. Good looking patch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob. We've got Pat is up next. Hey, Pat.
Look, the door's open. It must be warm down there.
Isn't it about 80?
Yeah. Yeah, no snow.
It's hot.
Oh my God.
This was a cut off from a bow blank. So nothing special about the shape of
Looks
it.
like an old milk bottle.
I was going to say it looks
Yeah,
like a milk
exactly
bottle
that,
we used to get at our front door in a basket with 6
Yeah.
of them in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some
exactly.
great grain,
That's the way I grew
killer
up.
grain.
Yeah.
Love
Beautiful.
it.
Not too many people remember those milk bottles.
It's finished.
Kind of what I was going for.
You're old,
that
Billy. I
shape.
don't remember those.
I like it. Yeah.
Mine had nipple on it.
That's pretty. Pat.
I just love the spalt in this pear wood.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that
that's
what it is?
beautiful.
Pear?
Yep.
Ah,
That's pretty.
Yeah,
A lot of character, Pat.
yeah. I like
I
it.
like it.
I know that's not all he has.
This piece was inspired by Howard King last week.
Oh, okay.
So I played copycat.
Ah.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Jeez.
That is cool.
Just decided to add the handles to it, and I'm not sure I like them.
I kind of like them. Or did you paint them black? I like it.
It's cherry that was ebonized with iron acetate.
Oh, okay. Kind of matches the spalting down on the belly of the bottom of the there. I like it. Yeah.
Other side is totally different.
Isn't that
Oh,
funny?
yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What kind
I
of,
think
what'd
I
you
like
say
that
that
side
was,
even
Pat?
better.
What
Got
kind
a
of wood
lot
was
going
that,
on
Pat?
there.
There
Sure
is.
is.
I'm
What kind of
I'm
wood?
almost with you, Pat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm fond of those handles either, but I mean, it's
It's a
I
not
think it
that
looks
beautiful
it
better
doesn't
on
piece.
need
this
'em.
side.
Just by
It really
grouping?
don't need them,
No,
but it's a
no, really,
beautiful
no.
piece.
No,
Beautiful
what,
piece.
what kind of wood was that, Pat?
Pear.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I like them. I like them, especially
So
looking at the
what is your
black.
spout? What is your spout?
Yeah.
It's pear. The whole thing is pear.
Oh really? Well, you dyed it a different. Okay. Now the light is. Okay, now I see the light. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow.
That's
Just send that one to me and
pretty
make
much all.
another one with no handles.
Are
That's
they
all
are they
hardwood.
two? Are they two?
Hardwood.
They're two pieces, right? Obviously, right?
Yeah. This piece is mostly hard, so it's darker. It don't have the spot in it.
Uh huh. So how'd you hollow it? Obviously from the top right there.
I would think 2 pieces, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he
It's a
hollowed
single
it from the
piece of
top.
wood. Yeah.
Yeah, the spade is separate. That was turned
Yeah, that's what I figured. 2 pieces.
He hollowed it carefully out.
very carefully.
Carefully is right.
This
Hey,
part
Very
here,
nice.
He reached,
Hey,
he
you
reached
know
in
what?
his pocket and dropped in 2 little beavers.
There you go.
this part here took about 3 hours.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Yeah, at least.
Wow.
So what
Well, it's
part do
great.
you
It's
say
great,
you don't
Pat. Very
Pat?
nice work.
So what
It's a
part of this
beautiful
you
piece,
say you
Pat.
don't like? You say you don't like the handles?
Well, it ain't that I don't like them. I just don't know that it really adds to the piece.
Yeah.
Well, what part do you say that? What, at the top of it or to the bottom of it?
How
The
about
handles in general.
Yeah, I know that. I know. He's gonna either fix the top part of it or he's gonna fix the bottom part of it.
No,
Or he's
he's
going to
thinking
remove the
about
handles.
taking them off.
Oh, I didn't know
Just,
about him
I
taking them
might
off.
just take them
I thought
completely
he'd
off.
make them
Yeah.
again. That's all. I thought he would make them again.
No, to me, I don't think it needs handles, period.
Yeah,
I don't
I
either.
don't think it
Really?
does.
No, it
I don't
doesn't.
think
It
so
doesn't.
either.
No, it
I can
doesn't.
see it both ways.
I can too. I like it because they match that front spalted part. So I thought that was cool because you pulled the black from
Yeah.
the upward. But it doesn't need the handles because it's a beautiful piece.
No.
It doesn't need them, but
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
Yeah.
If they were shorter, it might be different.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that, Bill. You might be right.
Just send it to me and make another one without the handles.
There you go, Miss Brenda. I think that's
We're
a
also
good idea.
helpful, aren't we?
Problem sorted.
Perfect.
I
Yeah,
like it. That's a
problem
great
solved.
piece.
Gorgeous as is.
Regardless, that's
Beautiful
a great piece.
Beautiful
It
piece.
is.
What
Beautiful.
else you got,
Nice.
Pat?
That's all I got for this week.
Mercy. That's
All
the
right.
only thing? Wow.
Great
All
work,
right.
Goodness.
Good
Move
job.
along.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Beautifully done.
really,
Patrick,
really,
he's
thanks.
this week.
As always.
Next up is Joaquin.
Thank you.
Next up is Joaquin.
Hey, Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Hello,
Hey
man.
there. Let me get back.
Who left the door open? Let him in.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
It was me. I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't get nothing done last week, so I thought, well, I'd show something from the past.
Right?
And last week, I showed some pins, but I meant to show these. I got a story. A friend of he found these bolt action pins from China. 30 pins for $150. That's $5 a pin.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Fantastic, right? Except the doggone, it's tight. The sleeves slide on and off. It just on and off, loose as a goose.
Hold it up.
We can't see it, Joaquin.
You couldn't see it, Joaquin.
We didn't see it.
All right.
Bring up about your head side.
See right here?
No,
we can't see it.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
right
Let me
there.
let me move my camera. I'm sorry, guys.
There you go.
All right,
There you
so it just slides on and off. It doesn't. It's not. It's too big. So
Oh, wow.
but they're $5 a piece, But
That's why they're on sale.
the regular kit, from America, they're nice and tight, and they'll push on and stay. But I was so surprised when we got them, and the sleeves were just on and off like that, and they wouldn't stay. And so if you ever order things from China, be ready for a surprise, I guess. So from my past, I've done a lot of jewelry, and my wife, I've done some pendulums for her.
Nice.
And
Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
all the other women in
Very
our
pretty.
family. Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
the
is that similar
Wow.
like the duck,
Very nice.
the Dutch
Yeah.
chuck?
that's mesquite.
Did you do it with the duck's chuck?
No, I did it with Ruth Niles offset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And here, let's see, this one. Yeah. This has just got a lot of texturing to it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
Fantastic.
nice.
Some groove.
Birdie.
Love it.
And then it's just plain Jane, sort of spotted one.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bumblebee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautiful bumblebee.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
All right.
Cool.
Nice.
And then I had a friend who was going to give up wood turning. And so I picked up some of his stuff, all his pen stuff. He had a case of Corian samples. Do I have any around here? I thought I had one around here. But anyway, what I did with them Corian samples, they're about 2 by 2.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Wow.
And that's done with the Ruth Niles as well.
Wow.
It really makes it simple, especially with this size stuff.
So did you use carbide to do that, or?
No, I standard tools.
Huh.
I had no problem with that. Even on the
No, Corian cuts beautifully with standard tools.
yes.
Okay.
It does. It does.
I mean, I
It does.
don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Pretty.
Okay, so
Very cool.
Pretty.
then I got into bangle bracelets through John Beaver. And one year I made 30 bracelets for Christmas and give them all away to the girls in the family. This one, and I don't have hardly any left.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Oh, beautiful.
And my wife, I had some that were segmented and all. And
Mhm.
somebody will say, "Boy, that sure is pretty. Oh, you want it?" And she'd just give it to them. I go, "What are you doing?"
Right.
This is I don't think it's going to show up, but it's
Yep.
a burl.
Yeah, that's right there.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Very pretty.
But I think I put some on the newsletter a couple of months ago that had a wave in it and different kind of woods and
Yeah.
different colored stuff in it. And anyway, but this has only got left out of about 30 of them. Because you
Do
just
you have a certain size that you drill?
Yeah, but usually
in a way?
I've demoed these and I go pick a lady out of the crowd, and say, would you like to be part of my demo? And I'll put my hand around her wrist right here and do a pretty good measurement. But my wife's got a big hand, and so I think it's 2.5. Yeah, hers are 2 3/4, but usually about 2.5 to fit most women.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, but they're a lot of fun to do. I'm thinking I need to get back maybe to doing some. Oh, let's see, I got one
Sounds
more.
like it.
Oh yeah, I was in a carving class, and I did an elf, and I furnished a bunch of tools for the guys because he forgot them and left them at home, and he did this and give it to my wife.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Right on.
Yeah.
Very
Is that a
nice.
hawk?
Oh, wow.
Is that a hawk? What is
Eagle.
that?
Eagle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're about the same thing, I swear.
Yeah.
They're predators.
So
That's pretty.
there's some suggestions, guys, if you're bored.
right? Small pieces of wood.
Very cool.
Well, you carved that?
No, the carver who I was taking a carving class,
Right.
doing an elk, and because he forgot some of his tools, he wasn't from Corpus, and he drove in here for a carving show, and so I furnished him a bunch of sandpaper and carving tools and stuff that he forgot. And when it's over with, he says, here's something for your wife. And I said, well, thank you very much. So,
Yeah.
A lot of detail right there for sure.
Yeah,
Very nice.
That old saying, what goes around comes around.
That's exactly right.
Right.
That's
Right.
the truth.
Yeah.
Very
Certainly
nice,
the truth.
Joaquin.
You bet.
Joaquin, wish your beautiful bride a happy birthday from all of us.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
we had good eating last night. Good party. Thank you.
Good.
What fun. All right,
Yeah.
and we've got one last person on gallery, and it's Brent. And Brent says
All
he's
right.
got something to help push level up. So
Ooh.
take
Awesome.
her away, Brent.
Okay, kind of preparing some different items to show or examples for level up here. So I made this little thing. Okay, see that very well?
Oh, yeah.
Small vase.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Cool.
a little vase, but we've got metal leaf on here, and the demo is going to be metal leafing with patination generally. But this particular metal leaf is imitation silver, which is actually just aluminum. Well, aluminum won't react with metal as such. So trying to figure out a way of patinating it. Something that will not patinate. So I used alcohol dyes on this and such. So this is a metal leaf with alcohol dye patination.
Oh,
Looks cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Interesting idea.
So this is something we might look at when we're up at level up and such. So
Right on.
That's cool, Brent.
that's it for tonight. So
All right. Yeah, we'll clip
All right.
that out for a level up promo. JJ will be
Yeah.
flipping out stuff from the YouTube for that. So excellent.
Thank you, Brent.
Thanks, Brent.
Next
All
up,
right.
we're gonna go to you, Dane.
All right. Well, what an evening. We're at the
Mhm.
top of the hour. So we had a great evening. Hell of a demonstration.
Yeah.
A lot of good gallery after the fact. We will can the discussion topic for next week. I think there's a lot of people that are just starting out, along with some seasoned people on Tool Talk. But we'll talk about those gouges next week, and I'm sure a few of you will be enlightened on what I'm going to discuss about them, and we'll go from there. And so with that, we'll call this the demarcation point of the main meeting, and I'll keep things open for a little while longer for the after hours. And thank you, everybody that hung out, and that showed up and showed out, and we'll go from there.
Night.
Good night, y'all.
I'll be right back, Dane.
Good night, Doug.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
I gotta run, so we'll see everybody next week.
Save
All
the
right,
chat.
Good night.
Yeah, save the
Good
chat.
night.
Doug, you got to be the full-time person for Save the Chat.